Nice. I love y'all quietly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, I'm Robin. This is Andy. This was our intermediate advanced hustle class on Sunday. And we taught 70 different, no, we showed you how you could do 70 different moves. And I'll just show you how we started. So first of all, the lady learned to do a turn and a half. And then what we did is we sent her out under the arm. Go ahead and stop right there. Boom. From right here, I can catch her elbow. I can catch her hip. If I let go of her arm and she went up here, I would catch her shoulder. But any of those work, and then we'll do the same thing. So from here, if I did the hip, I go, and one, I back up to keep her in front. I go over her head twice, and redirect her where she was originally starting from. I can return her to that spot. I can take her to a 90, or I can take her to 180. So I'll do a 90 right here. So I send her out, my hand stays on her hip. I'm going to back up. I'm going to take the hand over the head twice, and I'm going to redirect her off to my left 90 degrees. Could have done 180. Okay, that was the elbow catch. So as I send her out, and I have her in a two-hand hold, I can put her in a wrap. And go ahead and stop you right. One more. Boom, right there. Right there I could go elbow, I could go hip. It's the same position we're starting from. Right? So if I did a wrap, and one, and I send her out, my right hand goes to the hip. I back up, I keep her in front. I could redirect her, just like I did before. From that, I could do this. As I send her out, I'm going to take my hand, catch her elbow, and I'm going to have her do a turn and a half, or redirect her off to the side. Okay. We also did our hammer lock. So what I did was I took her off to my right side, which I called the dark side. Now she goes under the arm, and here's the exact same position, except that I have the other hand in my hand, so I'm never going to let go of her. One more time for that. Hammer lock, she goes from my right under to my left, and again I front check in order to keep it nice and close and comfortable for us, and then we do the same turn and a half. At some point in time I did a waist wrap. I'm going to go twice just so I'm over here. Over here, right to right, go ahead and stop. Right to right. This is where we started, and if you're teaching somebody, or if you're dancing and you want to try this the first time, do this one. I'm going to go overhead and then down to her hip, because again, it makes the lady feel a little more secure. So if I were doing that, I would do, I'll go over here first. I'm going to do a waist wrap to get to a right to right. Right here, I go over her head, down to her hip. I keep her in front the whole time. And then I just do a hand change back from there. There are more. Last one, I guess I'll show you. If I let go of the hand, I can do all the same thing, but she's now going to do a free spin and do the same thing. And the last thing is if I let go, I also can turn to my left and do the same move. Love y'all. Thank you for being here.